You know when it feels like forever when you're waiting for a tradesperson to come and do something at your house? Like for me, it was getting my living room plastered. Sometimes you've got to just say to yourself, how hard can it be? And give it a go yourself. We've been renovating our house for the last 3 years, and we love a bit of DIY. And that now stretches to plastering too. Laughing at myself using the little trowel to scoop in the plaster, but my back was not up to picking up that 25-kilo bag. This was my first time plastering over a blue gritted wall, so I started off small with the alcove section. What could possibly go wrong, right? I started plastering just over 2 years ago when we were doing our loft conversion. I contacted 3 different plasterers who all quoted over £1,500 to plaster the loft space. Plus, not one of them ever turned up. They all said yes to the jobs, but as you can imagine, as it got nearer to the date that the job was booked in for, they all went very quiet. Every single time. So after my 3rd attempt at getting a plaster in, I really just thought, how hard can this be? I spent hours, and I mean hours, every single evening after work. We would not be watching TV, we would be watching plastering videos on YouTube. I invested in a lot of plastering tools and thought, I'm gonna give this a go. And I'm honestly so glad that I did, because I've gained a skill for life, and I can safely say I honestly think that plastering is one of my favourite DIY jobs to do in the renovation. I put the alcove on nicely and then gained a bit of confidence to do the chimney breast and then also the opposite wall. This goes back about a year ago now, and I wasn't quite confident enough to do the whole back wall in one. If I was doing this now, a year on, I think I would be able to do this whole wall all in one go. But practice makes perfect, right? I find it's really important to only take on what you can manage, because honestly I have never felt stress like plaster going off quicker than you can lay it on. Plus, doing it this way allowed me to practice blending and joining the plaster, which was actually really successful. So what do you think? Was DIY plastering a good decision?